Hey amigos, welcome back. It's officially the holiday season and we're at MCO's newest terminal, Terminal C. There's a lot of walking in Terminal C, especially if you're trying to get to the furthest JetBlue gate. It's about half a mile, so we're looking at 15 minutes. But there are these 6-passenger, totally electric vehicles that you can flag down and they'll take you to your destination. You can't call them in advance, but if you see them, just flag them down. Courtesy rides for everyone. The Universal store, it's kind of a big deal. The first floor is mostly Minions and Jurassic Park, but the second floor, it's devoted to all things Harry Potter. And of course, it isn't truly magical without a dragon or maybe two. And it's only fitting that the dragon, it's gonna breathe like fire as it flies through the video display, which by the way, stretches from ceiling to ceiling. Let me show you what I mean. If you're traveling during Thanksgiving or Christmas, definitely stock up on your Grinchmas merchandise. These quarter sleeve t-shirts, they're both $37. And if you're curious, these prices are not marked up, which means they're the same price as the theme park. They do have these really neat tumblers. Let me pull them up for you now. They're aluminum, so they're very lightweight, and they say naughty, and some say nice. They cost $21, so it's a good buy. Now, the bottom floor also has video productions or video projections like Spider-Man, Volcano Bay, Harry Potter. Which if you're coming in December, bring your bathing suit because, yes, amigos, it's still 80 degrees down here. Now, the video projection screens, I think they knock the theme parks out of the park because if you go to the Disney store, yeah, they don't have this. There's just merchandise. So even if you don't want to buy Universal apparel, just check out the store. It's a really neat experience. Now, there's a lot of eating options when you're in Terminal C, but my favorite is Wine Bar George. And yes, this is the same Wine Bar George as the one at Disney Springs. My personal selection would be the hummus. It's a huge portion and it's only $16. Hey, there's the electric cart again. Hey. Remember, it's free to ride, just have to flag them down. Now, besides the food, the seating at Wine Bar George, it's really unique. So it's padded, it's got a full back, plenty of space for you to kind of lounge, which is really important to me because I hate it when restaurants are like wooden chairs where they have no backs. Like, it's not welcoming. And I'm not a wine drinker, but if you are, there's a big selection here. So Terminal C houses 15 different gates, both domestic and international flights. Now, while you're waiting to board your aircraft, these seats, well, the seats are phenomenal. Not only are they cushioned, but you see these armrests. If you have an iPhone, you can just place your phone on top and it'll charge automatically. No cord necessary. Or if you have a Google or Android, you can use the USB ports or the plug. But Terminal C kind of it feels like a vacation. It's clean, it's quiet, it's not crowded. Definitely my preferred terminal going forward. Now, all the way at gate 15, which houses the last JetBlue gate, there's a service animal relief area, which it sounds exactly like it is. So it's for your baby, for your fur baby, to come and relieve themselves before they go on their long flight. So there's artificial grass. Please pick up after your dog. And there's even a little hose if you need to rinse your doggy down. How cute is this? Day passes to tour Terminal C are free, but that does not include parking. And remember, you have to put in your request at least 24 hours in advance. Otherwise, you're not getting in. So in the middle of the food court, there's a unique multimedia experience with like these impressive digital canvases, and they all have like different architecture structures, and they reflect different landscapes. Reminds me a lot of the attraction Soaring in Epcot. You guys can see the rocks kind of following me. Now, I did want to show the SeaWorld store, not necessarily the merchandise, but the aquarium. That team member is using a magnetic strip right there to clean the inside of the fish aquarium. I thought this was phenomenal. It's apparently very simple technology, but it just caught my eye. And I think they might use a similar block to like feed the fish, because like the fishes, like they just coast like right to that block. Maybe they think it's gonna release some food. Again, there's no special merchandise in this shop, but just watching this team member clean the aquarium, that alone was like a show. All right, let me show you the digital canvas one more time. Instead of a desert, here we have sort of like a My Secret Garden transparency canvas. Now we're back at like an ocean. Again, this is a really cool experience, amigos. When you're at Terminal C, again, it's not like your typical terminal. It's clean. It's well lighted. It's not crowded. It's just a great airport experience, no matter where you're flying to or flying from. So since we're here, I thought we'd take the terminal link, or the monorail as I call it, over to Terminal B, so you can see how different or how night and day each terminal is. You can ride it between terminals A, B, and C. There's no charge. Maybe you'll get lucky and you'll be the only one on there. But this is a really cool experience, and you can see Orlando firsthand right as you land. And how many airports do you know where the mayor officially welcomes you to the city? And that's what you hear here on the monorail or the Connect link. It's Buddy Dyer saying, "Hey friends, welcome to Orlando." All right, amigos, we're back in Terminal B. This is the terminal that everybody knows. You guys can see the Hyatt Hotel surrounding the terminal. And here it is, the MCO Christmas tree. Now, this is the same tree I just showed you in Terminal C. However, I feel like this one just feels more festive. It's decorated exactly the same. But because this terminal is so much busier, it just feels more like the Christmas spirit. This is probably what you amigos were expecting when I started the vlog, right? Normal airport terminal, everybody going to their destination or arriving from their destination. But Terminal C, it's not like that. It's a smoother transition. We do have the Disney store, not as big as the one at Terminal C, but just as festive. So let's see what Christmas decorations they have out. All right, so first thing I noticed is the stockings. We have the lime green Mickey Christmas stocking and the pretty and pink mini Christmas stocking. And this is gonna cost you $34.99. It is early in the holiday season, But amigos, check out this Minnie Mouse inspired jean jacket. Whoa, this definitely yells, you've been to Disney World. Like this is perfect for like a Florida winter. I don't know what it is about the dots, just like the dots look so cool on me. The Brightline is located on the second floor of Terminal C. And make sure you log into your phones on Black Friday, where Brightline is doing an anytime or a one-way adult smart fare between Orlando and South Florida. So like West Palm Beach, Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, starting at $59. Plus your kids, they ride for 50% off. Remember, they operate on dynamic pricing. So even though you see prices here for like $39.99, that's like non-peak day and like 4:30 in the morning. That $59 ticket, it's good for Monday through Sunday, anytime. Once you get your ticket, you scan it just like you would through TSA. And any carry-on luggage does have to be X-rayed, just like you see here, amigos. Now, customers get 2 carry-on bags and a reserved seat with the smart fare. That's like the $59 Black Friday sale. But if you upgrade to a premium fare, then you get 1 free check bag, free food on board, and access to special lounge areas in the train station. And yes, pets are allowed on the train, both in carriers and as checked luggage. It's just based on availability. Now, there is a size and weight restriction, so make sure you check with your station. Hey amigos, that's our trip to Terminal C at MCO. Remember, day passes are free whether you have a flight or not, but you do have to request them 24 hours in advance, and parking is not included. So until next time, hasta luego amigos.